Hey guys, how's it going? Sophie
everyone.
here.
Hey Sophie.
How you doing? So I'm the marketing and communication coordinator at Become Studios Canada.
And I'm Fred, VP Strategic Account at Becomes Canada.
So you can tell we have an accent. That's because we're in Quebec and it's very hot today. We feel like we're in the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, it's actually minus 30 Celsius, so that's probably like minus 15 Fahrenheit or something like that.
Not good.
Yeah, pretty cold.
So, but it's great time for winter, and on that topic, we have the winter sale that has begun just yesterday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So with that, you can see it on the top of the overlay here. The game is currently 40% off on Steam.
So that's currently less than 10 US dollar. So that's below 10 bucks.
So be sure you check it out, guys. 40% off, and with that we also have a discount on the deluxe edition, of course, because the base game is included in that. So hey, sure you go check it out. And today we are going to go over some game updates that we have maybe you haven't seen yet. The dice rolls are now in the game, so we're going to showcase that again today and go over again, Fred, the different Kawasha forms that he can transform into.
Yeah, Kawasha can transform into Velociraptor form and also you know, Jirelian, but you know, kind of it's not the 4-arm version, but mostly like really big badass gorilla. And he also can summon his friends. Kapalue, who's going to follow him around and also attack and defend against monsters.
Very good. And also, just like every stream, guys, we have giveaways today.
Great giveaways today. So we have one base game and we also have 4 DLCs. So that's 5 total.
5 winners today.
Yeah, 5 winners total.
Alright, so we're gonna make a jump here in the game, and today we're going to fight the last of the Guardians that we're looking to beat before we get into the Tomb of the 9 Gods. And Ras is the one that we're fighting today, and I did bring the card from the board game. You guys see Ras here. He has a very similar stats from the Tales from Candlekeep digital adaptation, so we're going to compare some of that. And hey, look at this. Also, we have the mini.
Yeah,
I like that. They're so nice.
Depends on how you want to pronunciate it. If you look at the card, it's Ras and C.
How do you pronounce that?
Oh, sorry guys. Ras and C.
He's a reptile.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely a reptile.
Yes.
It looks like an hybrid between a big, you know, cobra or something like that and a mommy.
A mommy. Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see him in the game.
One thing he has also is the Flame Tongue Great Sword, which you can get if you beat him up in the game. All right.
Exactly.
So we're going to go over his attacks.
Let's try to get his sword.
Hey, Fred Martin is here over on Facebook. 40%.
Hey, Fred. Yeah, 40% off.
And David.
Yeah, just going. Yeah, it's definitely the time to get the game. The best time in the year for you know, for getting a Steam game at the moment. So
40%.
go and pick it up.
What a deal! So it's not going to last forever. Be sure you go grab your game before it's too late. All right.
So I'm gonna do a 3-character combo instead of 4, so make it faster. Because as you guys are aware, since it's based on the board game rules, there are 4 different phases to the game, and each of the character needs to go through each of the 4 phases. So the more characters you have in the game, of course, the more fun you have, but you'll also have to go through each of the phases, so the pacing of the game, of course, is slower.
And of course, since we have the die rolls now set to manual, we also have the die rolls. You can set them to automatic if you want the game pace to remain the same, but now that you have the die automatic manually, then you know it may take a bit more time. But
so beforehand, let's just we have time today. Let's take our time and go through all of the different powers, because that's what I like to do when I'm playing Tales from Candlekeep. I just go depending on the boss I'm about to fight. You know, of course there's a learning process. You know, you go in once, maybe most probably you'll lose, or if you're good enough, you'll or lucky enough, you'll be able to vanquish the boss fight. But most of the time, you need to go back and maybe change the utility power you're using to better match the boss fight you're about to fight for. So yeah, for artists, I really love to always add lightning reflexes. I love jump. Jump's really helpful. I hope I'll have the chance to demonstrate jump. And yeah, Cone of Cold, of course, Ice Storm. I need this. Desperate Strike, let me check.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll go with Lightning Arrows.
So a quick question regarding Kawasha. So is the game still going to be playable with 4 heroes at all times, or with Kawasha in the game it will be 5 heroes?
Yeah, it will be 5 heroes. You guys will be able to play the game with 5 heroes instead of just 4. And all the same rules apply. So each of the heroes will have to go through all of the phases. But you can change your group composition at any time and decide to either do a 2 characters combo depending on what you're facing. Sometimes it's easier.
Yeah.
Or if you want to go with the full group with 5 characters, it also pays off. So yeah, it all depends on my preferences are for 3. I like my group like 3 characters.
So what about whenever you go to horrific, for example? Do you go with 3 or even try to reduce to 2 heroes?
Yeah, in horrific mode, I stick with 3 heroes because I always like to have a tank, a DPS,
Dragon Bait, Ashara,
and also a enhancement / buff character. I like to bring up Birdsong, you know, for the healing powers, depending on the type of quest I'm undertaking. But let's for today, let's go with Ashara, Artis, and Dragon Bait. Ashara, of course, Fire Shield for me is a must. I know you prefer Scorching Ray, but for me, Fire Shield is a must. We'll change Haste for Web, because against Rasni, it's pretty helpful. And also, let's use... yeah, I'll switch to Witch Bolt. And Witch Bolt is super powerful because if you hit once, it will always hit afterward. So that's a great spell to use. So let's switch that. It does less damage, but you know you're sure to hit if you hit the first time or the second time, as long as you hit once. So let's start.
All right. So is he gonna welcome you into his domain?
Yeah, actually, you know, our guide just is mentioning that the Aarakocra are right. If the Aarakocra are right, the entrance to the tomb should be nearby. So
we're looking for the tomb.
Although I can't help but think there is a reason why they did not want to follow us. Of course, these guys, you know, you just say, it's over there, but we won't go.
All right, we have a question from Fred over on Facebook. You know, will the game be tougher if you have a 5 adventurer party?
Yes, the answer is yes. The more adventurers you have in a game, the more chances you have, but it's more challenging. I would say it's not. Yeah, it's tougher in a way. It's more challenging. So depending on the way you like to play, either you like the easy path, you take a little bit less character. If you up to the challenge and want to really dive into this game and all the strategy of the game, go with 5 characters. And it's honestly it's a lot of fun having a lot of characters to play with. So it's a lot of strategy. Of course, it adds a lot of layers of game mechanics and gameplay and how you move your characters around.
I always go with a full party because I want to do it fully. More encounters, more monsters, more everything. So it really up to on your playstyle and what it is you're looking for.
Alright, so Dragon Bait, so it looked like Ashara won the initiative. So what I'll do is I'll apply Mage Armor on Artist Simber, because I'm next to him. I'll fire my Fire Shield, because that's my favorite spell.
Very handy.
Yeah, and I'll move Ashara next to the edge of a tile in order to discover more tile and try to find my way into
Rass's Fortress.
Rasni Fortress. Rasni. Alright, so Artist Simber. I don't want to split my party too much, but I'll, yeah, let's just move right here and get...
I can't wait to see the die rolls here. I'm just waiting for you to spawn a monster.
Yeah, actually, challenging tile. I'm being watched. The closest monster to active hero gains advantage. You know, I don't need to interrupt that using adrenaline because there's no monster on the map.
Salvage Bear is saying over on Twitch, I've been playing Tales from Candlekeep Tomb of Annihilation for a while now, and I want more pain and challenge. If you want to hurt me plenty, I hisk high reward.
Yeah, and that definitely, we had a good talk today, me and my boss, Mr. Fred Martin, and yeah, we're really digging into what's coming up next. Of course, there's the Druid, but we want to refine our offer also in terms of content and what's coming up next. And I can tell you guys, without revealing too much, there's gonna be challenge and more challenge. And cool and fun challenge.
Awesome.
So that's coming. All right, so let's move Dragon Bait. Yeah, I should have moved Artists.
You'll get your chance,
him.
yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Alright, no, that's the first monster. So we got a warded skeleton. No, he's not warded.
It's not warded. Yep.
But of course, he's going for the what you call it? The strawman.
Hey, it's something great here. According to the TOA book, which has a pronunciation guide in the front, it's pronounced Raz Nisi.
Amazing. Thank you, Salvage Bar. Raz Nisi. Thank you for this. You see, I've read that book a lot of time.
I have a long time ago, so yeah. We just say
so
Raz.
Let's so currently it's Birdsong, no Birdsong, but Ashara. So I'll just move Ashara closer to the rest of the group. Just hit next turn.
Here you go.
All right, there's that little veggie pygmy, which is gonna hit me, but it a shield, so he's taking damage instead of me, but I'm losing one shield. So alright, so now Artist's turn. Artist has line of sight. You can see if your character has line of sight to specific monsters by just checking the eye icon here. So if it's green, that means that you have line of sight. So definitely use my bow and roll the dice.
Okay.
So careful shot. So the dice plus 12 versus AC 11. So that's easy.
Shouldn't be
having
any
12,
issues.
Of course. Guy's got no chances. Boom, is dead. And then, I just got Hunter Bracelet. So Hunter's Bracelet, while having in your inventory, your hero gains +1 bonus to attack rolls against monster within 1 tile of your hero.
Yeah.
That's great. And it fits Artist pretty well. But as I don't know if you guys are aware, but you can swap items. After you're done with a quest, you can go to your inventory and swap magic items around, and even potions and stuff like that.
Or even salvage them if you don't want them
Yeah,
anymore.
and you can salvage. Alright, so I'm gonna hand Artist's turn. Yeah.
You want to do heroism, huh?
I want to do heroism on him, so I'll just bring... I should have done that earlier in the game, but... no exploration, you're being watched. Luckily, you know, we don't mind much. There's only one monster on the board. So I'm going to apply heroism on Artist Simber first with Dragon Bait.
Yeah.
And move Dragon Bait right here. Let's explore more.
Godstaff is to give away a raffle. How does one get in? So, since we're streaming on multiple platforms right now, we're over on Facebook, on Twitch, to Twitch, actually, YouTube and Mixer. So we're unable to do a raffle just for one platform because we want to give everybody a chance to enter. So at the end of the stream, we finish at around 4 p.m. Eastern Time, so in about 40 minutes. We'll be asking quick questions about topics of stuff we've discussed in the stream, and the first person that gets the answer right gets the key. So be sure you stick around for that.
Oh, by the way, just so you guys are aware, of course you can zoom in the game, and you can use either the key Q or E to rotate the board, so you can see from different angles. That's a question we've been asked.
So Q and E.
Q and E. So let's use Witch Bolt. Of course, rolling the dice. So 13 plus 7, of course.
And you have to have 13, so.
Yes, all good. And kill the veggie pygmy. Oh, currently we're using characters that are actually, we've crafted some items for these characters. So they're a little bit stronger than the most probably. No, they're probably the same or on par or a little bit stronger than where you should be if you're just playing the core experience and craft your way in. Craft your different items.
Because you have +1s right now, right?
Yeah, but I have a bit more than +1. I have +1 and +2 on specific characters.
So that's good. That's even.
Yeah.
I would say.
So I'm most probably I would be able to play Ard at Ard mode at this point. So let's continue and find Raz Nisi. Yeah. All right. So we spawned a couple of monsters here.
Yeah.
So you guys can follow the action.
Ashara, that's great.
Yeah.
She's the one that we wanted to have there.
Yeah, and she's the one with the shield. So, all right. So Artus is over here. So let's use jump. So you guys can. Jump is a utility power, which is super handy. So I'm pretty far away, as you guys can see, from Ashara, and Ashara is currently facing like 3 monsters: a warded skeleton, a Gerelian, and a Velociraptor. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna trigger jump on Artus Simber,
yeah.
and you guys will see that white grid appearing on the floor. So and I'll jump without losing any action. I'll jump right there, and then I'll be able to either move. I can still do my move or take my action. So I still have everything available. So what I'll do is I'll just cast a High Storm.
Yeah, nice.
Boom.
Plus
right.
14, let's see. Plus
so you guys can see 7 plus 8 on the Gerelian. I was able to hit Gerelian, and another 9 plus 8. I was able to hit the warded skeleton as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm leveling up. Boom. Reached level 31. Got a lot of great loot, which we'll find afterward.
Alright.
But of course, when you're killing a skeleton, a warded skeleton, and you can differentiate a normal skeleton from a warded skeleton, there's a little, like a yin stone floating around him. It's green. And what that means, and when you kill that skeleton, boom, you get a spell trigger. And usually they're not fun, and they hit for quite a lot. As you guys can see, Ashara is already at 3 HP.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so let's move. I think I'll move Artus right here so we can still discover a tile. So I want to have to face to...
What platform
Dart.
are we playing? We're on PC, RD Solace.
Yeah.
PC Steam. The game is at 40% discount for the winter sale, so be sure you check the game out. Very good deal.
I'm gonna use Swift Strike to get rid of that. Oh.
Mighty says
Next
maybe,
20!
Oh!
Boom! Critical hit! And a great healing potion. So, since my guys are all scattered across the board...
Yeah, Mighty's saying that you are not doing typical D&D experience by splitting your party like that.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm currently getting all my people back together.
Let's regroup.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. But I think I can regroup while exploring a new tile. So, you know, I won't have to face an encounter. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna move Dragon Bait here, explore here. Oh, there's a great
chest.
Great. That's a rare chest, actually. So all right, let's use Acid Splash. Let's try to get rid of these guys. Should be quick if I'm lucky enough with the dice. So I have disadvantage. So I'm rolling 2 dice. And Acid Splash.
Too bad.
I think I'm good. Boom. All right. Both are dead. Yeah, I need healing. What I'll do, I'll bring Ashara close by.
Did you have anyone with a potion in their inventory?
Yes, yes, I have Dragon Bait. Dragon Bait's got a couple of potions. So I'll move Ashara right there.
Yep.
All right. So luckily, it's a challenging time, but sometimes you can get some friendly encounter. In this case, it's a friendly encounter. So gives me, I'm gonna gain advantage, which is great.
Yeah.
So next time I'm gonna roll 2 dice instead of just 1, and I'm gonna pick up. The game's going to pick up the highest roll of the 2 dice. All right. So artists, how are you going to? Yeah, I'll do just that. I'll just use bookmark. Boom. That's a 3 damage. And I'm going to move close. I don't have any potion on me, so I'm just going to move right next to that trap here, which I'm going to disable on my next turn.
Mighty Friendly Gamer, so you're referring to the Jingle Jangle from Humble Bundle for the charity, so that's right. You have until the end of the month to get the charity bundle. So our game is within that bundle, so you can get all of the 4 DLCs in that bundle. But that's not all that we have going on right now. On Dragon Plus, if you go on the Dragon magazine, you also can get Artist Simber's DLC for free until the 26th at 12 p.m. PDT. So if you don't have Artist Simber's DLC and you want to have a hands-on on it for free, you head over to the Dragon Mag. We have put the info over on our Facebook if you're interested.
So I've moved Dragon Bait next to Ashara, and I've ended out 2 healing potions. And yep, I'm going to move Dragon Bait right here.
Thanks for the Christmas gift. You're so welcome, Steve.
Disadvantage, I don't care much. That's, currently I'm not in a difficult. I only have 1 monster currently playing. So, and Ashara would use Acid Splash again. Rolling 2 dice, some advantage. Boom, we should get rid of him pretty quickly. Now, still 1 HP.
So how often would you say you use your adrenaline rush?
I'm keeping my adrenaline rush at the moment for the Raz-Nisi fight at the end. You'll see. You'll see. It provides you with a great advantage. All right, so I'm pretty much stacked all together. Trigger the trap.
2.
That was a bit dumb on my part, but yeah, I did.
It could have been empty, so
yeah.
Risks sometimes, yeah.
Alright, so let's get rid of these monsters, and then most probably, based on the board game rules, I should be close to get...
It should be the next tile, you know, if you're...
But it's all procedural, guys, so every time, you're gonna go back to Raz-Nisi, either in hard mode or just do it again because you fail or whatnot, you'll get different configuration of tiles. Alright, so let's get rid of this guy.
Good to know.
Got it.
Oh yeah.
Boom.
You're getting really good rolls today.
Yes. Let's heal a little bit Ashara, but now again, traps. Oh, yeah, Artist was stunned earlier on. So, alright, let's continue, skip the turn. No exploration. Luckily again. Advantage this time, so it's even better.
Steve has a question regarding the die. I've been waiting on the dice, but are you guys clicking on it to speed it up.
No, we're not. You just click on it, and that's it when the dice stop rolling.
You click on it to make it stop rolling.
Alright, so this time I won't be kamikaze, and I'll just
Steve, by the way, the dice
disarm the trap.
The dice are now in the game.
Yep. Alright, in no exploration, death curse. A dice roll on an 18 or higher, lose a healing surge. If heroes have no healing surge left, this has no effect. I have 3 healing surge still, and I have plenty of adrenaline, so yeah, I've been lucky.
So that kind of speeds the gameplay up.
Yeah.
Well, we have the manual dice roll. If you want to have the fastest, you would just go automatic, so you wouldn't even have to click to stop it. It would just be rolled.
And there's also an option to remove it entirely.
Pendracos is saying, what? You're not going for the treasure?
I should. You know, I was thinking about it, but, you know, since we're always squeezed by time, and the topic was to go and kill Rosny, that's why I've skipped the treasure, but there's a good trick. There's a good, we still have time, so yeah, let's do it.
He's gonna do it. You got a pen.
And then I'm gonna show you guys a great tip. So let's interrupt this. So what I'll do is, you need to use Ashara, because Ashara's flying. So where's my treasure? It's over here. So what I'll do is, I'll use Ashara double move, and there's always, next to the chest, there's always a free space, so there's no trap on it. You guys know that Ashara's flying, so let's fly there.
You're playing artist though.
And I'm playing artist.
Oh, but it was MT.
Oh,
Look at
okay.
you. You're lucky.
Yeah, but Ashara fly. Sorry about that. That's what happened when you.
I interrupt you all the time.
So, if I would have been using Ashara, I could have flown over the trap, land next to the chest, and pick it up. So this way you trigger no trap, you get no damage. I've been lucky. This trap wasn't effective. It was empty. So next turn I'll be able to pick up the chest. Yeah, let's get buzzy. So I want to have that encounter. Oh, zombie. Yeah, let's make it a bit harder.
XP. Oh yeah,
it's going for the straw man. All right. So next on the list is
Dragon bait.
Dragon bait. What should I do?
Maybe you could get them all together at the top and then explore the top. Maybe it'll be the next tile on there. But that will have more encounters. Oh, the greed, a typical D&D moment. The greed.
Yeah, that's a green moment.
The greed gets the best of a player.
You guys directed me to it, though.
But it's tempting. Yeah. Chest. Let's see what you get. Maybe you'll have an item that will save you from the boss fight.
All right, Ashara now. Let's regroup.
Oh, she couldn't even have made it to the trap.
No. All right.
Kiel is asking your primary language. So we're both French Canadians.
Yes.
We parle français.
On parle français, oui.
We're French Canadians.
All right, so I'm gonna interrupt this encounter with my hero face, artist, grab the chest. Is that something nice? Pouch of copper. And then, I'll need to move out of this. So let's move here.
He's answering, je suis de Brossard. Hey,
salut.
Hello.
Hey. All right. So a random spell is cast on the mine. Oh, Ashara wasn't really good.
Miss. Oh, that's great.
Miss. So all right, Dragon Bait's gonna go and fight this guy. Double attack.
Swift strikes.
8 plus 5, it's a miss.
Oh.
4 plus 5, it's a double miss.
Oh no.
Oh crap. Alright.
Alright,
so...
Angry Jay, welcome.
Choose a hero with the fewest HP remaining and spawn a monster. And I don't want that.
No.
No, that's enough. I have my hands are full.
You may be another Duralion.
Yeah. All right, Ashara. Let's get rid of 2. Yeah. So so you guys know when you select an attack, for instance, Witch Bolt or Acid Splash, you see here next to the icon of a dice, so you need 5+ to hit with this attack.
That's a good add.
So yes, it is. So let's do it.
Oh!
Oh god, 4. Oh my god, I'm really unlucky.
It started well though. What's happening?
Yeah, it started well. I don't know. So let's move.
Maybe we'll get Ras up there.
Yep. And that would be the beginning of the party.
Oh no, you're whew.
No, it's not. So lucky enough. All right, Artus. It's time. It's time for some. That's 3. All right, let's use a daily.
6+.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
14.
Good.
All right, finally. So that's gonna be 3 damage.
That's good.
And I'm going to move. Or I'm gonna move. Oh, he's blocking. Jirelion is blocking.
From the way
Yeah.
up.
All right. I'm just gonna stand there.
More Noël, Joyeux Noël, and Merry Christmas from New Brunswick.
Oh.
Hi.
Joyeux Noël.
Merry Christmas to you guys.
Alright, the active hero becomes stunned. I don't want that. And let's interrupt that. Oh god, this guy hit. This guy can hit, for sure. Alright, now I'm using my Holy Adventure. This time I have +10 on the dice. That's a HE. Boom!
Hey, Absorbium. So we have a question from Mighty. Is it planned to go ultra widescreen support for 21:9 monitors? That's a great question. I would say send that over to support, but I believe it picks up the highest resolution here. Maybe I'm mistaken.
4K. I think we've tested on 4K. It's supported, but I don't know for the type of resolution you're talking about.
You could send us an email to support@talesfromcandlekeep.com, and we'll be able to set you up, assist you there.
All right. So, think.
Steve says, yeah, he's on 4K himself. Gotcha.
Oh,
here
this
he
is.
is.
You see, a mix in between a kind of cobra, boa, and a momi.
So here, oops.
What happened?
I killed him! 1 hit! I got a
killed
Rasnisi. I got a D20 on him. So I wanted to show him to
No, that
you.
was a fumble. That's actually, you
Look,
rolled a 1.
I think I
You rolled a 1 trying to show
look at it. I think I broke a sword.
Oh god, poor Rasnisi. Alright, he's talking here.
Yeah, okay.
He's not sure what's going on. I'm not sure why you've come here.
Why are
Interlopers. But you should treasure these last moments you have on this earth. God. I will send you to greet Danda, the Night Serpent, as I have sent so many others. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we're to meet that day.
Ashara is wounded and she doesn't have a fire shield anymore.
No, and she's probably gonna die.
Oh no.
Boom.
Ashara down.
Alright, Ashara's down, but that was to be expected. The way I've been playing.
So briefly, if you die, what happens in the game?
If I die, see guys, you guys see the icon here, the cross. So these are healing surges that you have. If you're playing core mechanics, you're getting 2 healing surges. So you have 2 healing surge per quest. So if you go over these, if you die more than twice, the 3rd time, boom, the quest failed. So that as per the rule of the board game, you have 2 healing surges. If you go with premium content, enhanced experience, you get different with the DLC, for instance. So you get 1 more healing surge. So it makes the game a little bit easier. It provides you with a way to enjoy the content a little bit faster and be successful. And then after that, you can either switch for a new save game and disable the DLC, so you've learned and mastered the game. So now you have the core experience, which is extremely it's way more difficult,
challenging,
and challenging when you don't have the DLC.
Ken Dracos is asking, are the healing potions group or individual loot?
They're individual loot, but you can heal other characters when you're adjacent to them. So the square right next, you know, here, there, here, as long as they're adjacent.
And you can
use your potion at your turn though. So you can, it's only when it's the character's turn that you can heal someone else.
And even if you loot a potion, you can give it to another hero outside of the quest.
And what I'll do is I'll use a utility powers lightning reflexes. So I just shoot in an arrow.
Disadvantage.
But yeah, of course. 8. Boom. Alright, so that's 6 damage already for Artis. Great hit. So, alright, let's continue.
And you have plenty of adrenaline to cancel
encounters. Next time I'm going to cancel that and what I'm going to do, and he's missing, so that's great.
So could we mouse over Ras and see what he does?
Yes. So the little icon with the exclamation points right there triggers a menu telling you guys, telling you the player what this villain's power are. So this villain activates at each villain's phase. If there are no other monsters within one tile of the villain, spawn a new monster to the nearest empty ambush site.
Just like in the board game, exactly the same.
If the villain is adjacent to a hero, he attacks that hero twice with his Flame Tongue Greatsword. So that means that currently I'm right next to him. So each time he's gonna attack me twice with his Flame Tongue Greatsword. If the villain is within one tile of a hero, he moves adjacent to the hero and attacks that hero once. Otherwise, the villain moves toward the hero with the fewest HP left.
Oh, so that's how he does.
Yeah. So, alright, so now I'm gonna bring, and it's time for some, you know, huge attack. So I'll use Grievous Strike.
Alright, +8.
+8.
Oh.
Boom.
Good.
Yeah, easy shot. That's 4 damage. And yeah, you know, we're talking about healing potions. So what I do is, you know, if I want to heal another character, I just did. Just need to select the potion in your inventory and select the characters you want to apply it to. And what I'll do is, yep, next turn. So what I'll do is I'll take Ashara. Ashara's gonna rest from the dead. Attack the activity roll. Oh, Deathfall. You don't want to have Deathfall ever. So interrupt that.
There's some encounters you just don't want to happen.
See, Rasnisi attacked me twice with his flames. So that's exactly what's supposed to happen. So what I'll do is I'll trigger Adrenaline Rush. So that's going to boost all my stat for 2 turns. So done. And you guys can see there's that cool, you know, effects. So that's my stats are now boost. What I'll do is I'll web Rasnisi.
So you won't move.
So you won't be able to move, and I'll get the hell out. You know, I won't stay within one tile of him. And he won't be able to catch me. So yeah, let's use Witch Bolt. Oh, I have disadvantage. 9 plus 9. Yes, I'm good.
Not bad.
So now, since I've used Witch Bolt, you see that icon appearing on top of Rasnisi's head. Witch Bolt, so the next Witch Bolt attack will hit automatically.
I've never really used that.
No, this is great.
This
is an attack. It's not. You just. It's a great attack because, you know, on boss you need to hit once, and then after that all the other hit always automatically hit. All right, so he's locked into place. He's webbed. Oh. Now I don't have any adrenaline left, so of course new monsters are going to spawn. Let's add to the party. That's not a problem. I can face
just monster. A little one, yeah.
And I'm still getting like hit twice.
Miss. Okay, great.
Yeah. But yeah, we've boosted our stats, so... Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Artus was burning, but is not burning anymore, because I've rolled a saving throw against it. So now let's...
Okay, you need to be on a different tile.
Yeah, I need to move. That's what I'll do. Anyway, I wanted to be out of that tile.
Yeah, I just want to add here real quickly. When you select an attack and you change your mind and you want to... Oh, I want to move. Oh, you can just right-click. That will still do damage even if it misses, no?
Yeah, it does 2 damage if it misses. Alright. Encounter. Oh god, the next monster to spawn will either be a Jirulan or Jirulan zombie.
Let's hope you don't have a spawn.
Oh god, the board's shaking because Jirulan is rolling. Alright, so now we have, yeah, I can, great power. That's a innate power of Dragon Bait. It's got divine health. At the start of each hero at Dragon's Bait hero's phase, you get to choose to remove 1 condition. Removing the burning. I'm not taking any damage with that. And now let's do Swift Strike, to maximize damage. 16 plus 5. Here we go. And then let's be lucky again. No. Miss. That was close though, 9.
That's not bad though, you got 1.
Alright, so fights continue. Yeah, I'll take a couple of damage with that though. Yeah, I'll move the board around so we have a better view of the characters. So now which bolt is on Rasni, so should automatically hit.
Right.
Yep. And I think that's all I can do with Ashara now. I'm not bothering with the Veggie Pygmy over here. I'm really focusing fire on
just firepower on Ras, yeah.
Alright. Now we have Artus. Let's move the board a little bit. Artus is really strong with his bow, so let's constantly careful shot. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. So now Rasnisi is at 4 HP.
You got it, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. All right, so let's just keep focusing fire on him.
Clouds Dark is saying on Twitch, the new dice rolling is sweet.
Thank you, thank you.
We're happy you like it. Do you have a favorite?
Remove the burning, and then you're done. 15. No, it's not done yet. 17. And...
So, this is where I fall. Very well. I take Celeste in the knowledge that Acererak will consume your souls utterly.
Acererak.
He's talked about Acererak. I'll probably have to get this game from the Steam sale. Looks nice. Thank you so much, Tex Woolery.
Thank you. Alright, let's see what we got in this coffer, this rare coffer. So we got 1 rare and 3 uncommon.
Alright, let's
open them all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got silver, I got sapphire, beholder hide, very rare. So I got 14.
Wow.
That's great. So I'll be able to craft good stuff with that.
I was gonna ask, you think you'll be able to get good stuff with that?
Let's see.
Godstaff has a question for you, Fred. I apologize if this has been asked before, but are there any plans for multiplayer in the future?
Yeah, it's been asked a lot because that's, of course, when you're playing board games, you're playing with friends. So we, as previously explained, we wanted to nail the first player experience. Single player experience.
First person, yeah.
Yeah. And then see how the reception, and then correct any mistake, make the game better. And then after that, we're thinking about co-op to be next. And if there's still lots of people playing and they love the game, because we want to expand on it. There are lots of different titles which are based on the same adventure system, like Legends of Dritz, Wrath of Ashwalon, Temple of Elemental Evil, and Ravenloft. So we can, and they all mix and match together. So we can, you guys can play all of the different characters. You can play Dritz in Jungle of Shult, and you can play Ashara and Under Montaigne, for instance, or in a Ravenloft castle. So yeah, so co-op play, and then we'll see, but multiplayer would be amazing.
So co-op is not out yet.
No, it's not out yet.
But it's in the plans.
Yeah. So let's see what I can craft. Can craft a lot of stuff because of course it's a demo account, so we fool around a little bit with this account. But if you want to see the different crafting materials, you just hit the backpack icon here, and then as you guys can see, so there are some raptor leather, Q leather, of course, which is more common, dragon hide.
That's rare.
Diamond, of course, are rare. Sapphire, amethyst, citrine, quartz. But where are the? I'm looking for the steel, silver. Looking for the builder hide.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's part of the leather category, but you got dragonite. These are the two rarest material. Beholder hide and dragon hide. I don't know, you know, the older hide must be pretty rare actually. Facing an Aether dragon or beholder, you better be equipped. And after that, you know, you need to be alive enough to be able to skin that skin the beholder.
That must be gross, actually.
You know, with all the hides and yeah.
Oh man.
All right. So the way it works when you want to craft something, you check. Usually the craft button is not active because when you don't have the material, you know, the button is inactive. But as soon as you get enough material, it automatically highlights and tells you that, hey, you can craft.
Thanks, Kiel. Have a good one.
So let's craft a new armor for Shara. Of course, it's always successful. So you guys, don't worry, it's always successful.
Genghis Galahad is playing with words here over on our Twitch. She says, Artus Cimber's Ring of Winter Sail.
Of course, yes, Artus Cimber's Ring of Winter Sail. You already told everyone that, you know, on Dragon Plus magazine, if you want to grab the Artus Cimber DLC, which Rings of Winter Sails, not reeks, but rings.
Dragon Man. Yeah. Steve, it's something we're aware. You just have to close the window and come back for the icons to pop. And I think it's giveaway time.
It's giveaway time.
It's giveaway time, guys.
All right. So do you have any question?
Yeah.
To ask?
I have a question to ask regarding one of the things you've done in the game. So it's regarding Ashara, regarding her fire shield ability. So when monsters attack Ashara, they attack her, and then what happens? I just want to know what happens to the monsters that attack Ashara.
Yeah, answer in the chat, and you get what? You get the base game? The base game. Wow, the biggest.
So, base game, guys, what is happening to monsters when they attack Ashara with the fire shield on? Burn damage.
Yes, that's correct.
That's one thing. Yeah.
But you didn't ask for two things.
I didn't specify.
Yeah.
So that's correct.
Attacker takes damage. That's
good as well. To get damage. So I think Absurdium was actually the fastest here.
Yes, Absurdium. You're the winner.
Absurdium. So
yeah, we got also David Muller on Facebook saying they take damage and she loses shield.
You guys, it's all good.
That's the most complete answer. So what should we do?
First, we always say the quickest.
Yeah, quickest.
So what's Absurdium?
Absurdium, finally, man, you get, or I don't know if you're.
finally,
you get the base game, but these two were pretty great.
They were very good.
So what should we do?
What do we do?
Do we give?
Are you feeling?
I'm feeling Christmas.
Are you feeling a holiday spirit?
Yeah. So we'll give more DLC, guys.
We're gonna give more DLC.
So David Muller and.
David Muller and also let's see. Steve Hartshog.
Steve Hartshog, you both are getting DLCs. I'm saying with an S. So
all
you
DLCs?
pick, you choose. Yeah, all DLCs. You get
all
4
right.
DLCs each.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas.
So to claim your prizes, email us ms@talesfromcandlekeep.com. Down here, you see it on the overlay, ms. Email us, and we'll send you your codes. Congratulations. All right, and that's not all. We have more questions to go to.
For more DLCs.
One DLC. Awesome, guys.
Thank you, again.
All right.
Genghis Galahad.
All right.
I hope I pronounce your name correctly.
Okay. The next question, if you've watched the stream, you know. We want to know the official way to pronounce this guy's name. How do you pronounce this name here? How do you pronounce that? We want to know like the whole syllables of how his name is being pronounced. First person.
You want me to pronunciate it again? Because I'm so bad. Maybe I'm gonna.
Sure.
Razni. Already?
Godstaff.
Yeah, Godstaff, you got it.
Godstaff.
Razni C.
And C.
Steve. No, that was close, but not close enough. Perfect pronunciation.
So actually, in the book, Godstaff you have it, but I think it's a Z and not an S, but it's pronounced the same.
Raz. All right.
Raz. It's great. So Godstaff, you are getting
4 DLCs.
4 DLCs.
So all of the characters DLCs.
All of the DLCs.
Because it's Christmas, I've changed the rule.
All right, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's just there's just one. It's all 4.
All right, we have 2
more.
2 more giveaways. So do you have a question for viewers?
All right. All right. Oh. What is the main weapon of Razni C? When he's fighting in close combat, he's using a weapon.
Do you want a full name of the weapon?
Yeah.
Or
all right. At least the power of that weapon.
Okay.
The power of the weapon is using. Yeah, Razni C is using.
Okay. You guys heard it.
I see. No. Oh,
whoa.
Flame Tongue Great Sword. I've seen it right there.
So flame is good.
I've seen it right there. Yep. Flame Tongue Great Sword.
Josh Shibeth. So Josh, same thing. You email us ms@talesfromcandlekeep.com. So Josh Bashi.
That's good. Wow, Josh Babshebet.
Wow, I can't.
Babshebet. That's easy. When you get the, it's like Rasnisi. Babshebet.
For DLCs.
Yeah.
I have the last question.
Yeah, last batch of DLCs. You get 4 DLCs instead of just one because it's Christmas.
This
and
one.
We love you guys, and the game is selling well. We're so happy. So.
Thanks, you guys. All right, so we've mentioned it, and I repeat it after you to make sure, they got it. So we can rotate the camera in the game.
Oh.
What are the 2 keys that can be used on your keyboard to rotate that camera? Let's see.
Great effort. Thank you, Josh.
Q&E.
Q&E.
Hey, Irie, congratulations
you just
again.
won 4 DLCs for Tales from Candlekeep.
And it's so awesome because Irie has won the base game last week, and now you got all the 4 DLCs.
That's pretty lucky, actually.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Q&E.
Hope you guys will have a great holidays. Wish you all the best. If we're not talking, I don't think we have a.
So next week no stream, but in 2 weeks we'll be back.
So we'll see you guys in 2018.
I'm not good at calendar.
All right. Or close to.
Yes, on the 5th. We'll be back on the 5th.
January 5th. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the game. It's on sale now, 40% off. Just go grab it.
Go check it out.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye.